Hello everybody and welcome back to Shadow Empire, where we are playing as this Salic Federation. Last episode we left off I decided to just do the intermediate, the thing between the screen between the turns off screen. And nothing really happened. There was some shifting, this creature shifted over a little bit. We're probably going to keep following it with this group. We're going to try and tighten the noose around this creature a little bit. There was some shifting of forces kind of on our borders, but nothing like major. So, it was pretty minor stuff. We got a little bit of information. So we've got some creatures down south here around this lake, or I guess the sea. Nothing too big, nothing too major in terms of new information. It looks like Hansen is being slowly pushed back by the Brunmark forces, but that's fine. And we found out that Liberty, our Darkland, does not have a lot of forces available to it. It's got some large ones, but most of its forces are fairly minor and could be easily cut off if we went to war. So yeah, that's cool. Got a decision here. You're fine. Okay. Let's think about this. We have more artillery here now, so let's see if we go to ranged and just have everything attack. Or no, we don't have the ammunition. We need to workshop this. Sorry, my sound's a little low for some reason. On my end, at least. Produce ammunition. Just want to double check my stats here. I didn't mess around with the sound at all, did I? Put it up 5%. Just help a bit. Okay. Hopefully with that amount of ammunition now in the stocks, we should be fine. I think we'll be okay. Let's go into a ranged attack. Hey, we killed one. That's good. Killed another. That's even better. So we killed two. Do an air reconnaissance. Double check. We have 18 creatures left. Let's put our tanks up here. And then all of our standard infantry. All our regular infantry boys. 2 to 1. 2.8 to 1. 3.6 to 1. 3.7 to 1. 4.1 to 1. We'll do that. Attack. Come on. We just got to break them. Damn it. There's only four that didn't retreat. Okay, so there's 15-ish left. We lost some infantry units. Not a huge amount. And one tank. Alright, replenish troops. Just gonna adjust my sound. For some reason, feeling like it's just low. Okay, got that. Trade, I want to buy up some metal. It's kind of whatever we can, and then workshop, produce a lot of ammunition. Let's also go ahead, construct some roads. Okay, that's a decent amount there. Okay, we got that. So many things encroaching on us. Okay. I think that's good. Not a lot else we can really do. So let's just go to the next turn, see what happens. Hopefully all that ammo will allow us to do full strength barrage next turn. Let my tea cool down. I brewed myself a cup. We have a lot of oil reserves. We really need to get a power station. Looks like I did not seat my cup well enough, so there's a little seepage. Thought so. Felt a little uneven. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Well, still a little seepage there. Just gotta tighten the cap a bit more. Sorry, I know this has got to be just interesting for you guys. I need to get a coaster set for this new desk. It's wood. I'm used to having my old desk, which was metal and glass, so it didn't really... You could just like get some lemon pledge and clear off like any stains or anything. So I gotta get like a coaster set for my drinks, so I don't stain the wood or ruin its finish or anything like that. Got myself a little bit of chai tea. Don't think I missed anything on the screen. Definitely turning down some of our resource gathering operations helped us with power. I'd like to get them back to full strength, though. We just really need that power station. We get a power station, we have so much fuel available to us that we don't really have to worry about like stretching our our resources to power it. That'd be great. We have six fuel deposits. 6 oil deposits on our territory. Looks like I got a little stain on my screen from just a little drop of tea. That would be the first one I've seen so far, so I'm just gonna give that a nice little rub with an alcohol wipe so I don't have a stain. I think I got it. Let's think about it like this, though. With our current, situation, fighting these animals and these marauding forces on our northern border, we're going to have really well-trained and experienced troops. Eventually. I think the next big thing we're going to do is kind of build up maybe another infantry brigade. 3 infantry brigades, maybe if we can unlock the order of battle. An armored unit, like a full armored unit would be great. That give us a major ability to rapidly advance. It's not like we have to worry about fuel. One of the biggest limiters we have, though, right now is, 1, these animals, these monsters we're dealing with, and 2, our limitation on power, our power limit. If we can get past both of those, shouldn't have a lot in our way. The thing we got to kind of keep an eye out for is the fact that there might be another power nearby that doesn't have to deal with this, and they're just kind of expanding. So we need to. That's what happened with our last game. We had to deal with an enemy that did not have as many problems as we did, and it expanded much quicker. And by the time we got to them, they were huge. Alright, we're getting near the end. I know that territory that just popped up that did their turn. Okay. Maybe we can get it so that this creature corrals north by surrounding it on these sides, and it just goes up north. That'd be good. 5 turns for fanaticism to decay. Good, good. We unlocked RPGs. Nice. Discovered a new tech. Helicopter engine. Hey. Helicopters would be nice. Alright, just go that way. Alright, let's check our decisions. What do we got? Incident with missing sense of humor. You're fine. Go with rocket engines. You're good. Sure, we'll be blackmailed just so we don't have to deal with any shit. Okay. Air recon. Figure out what we got. 15. Alright. At least they're not breeding. Construct. Can we go ahead and get a level 2 airbase and just see what happens? See if we can build up something new. Alright. Ranged attack. Everything to fire. Okay. Doesn't look like they want to stand and fight. Or I guess stand and get bombarded. Okay. It's not bad. Troop replenishment. It's going well. Everything's been replenished. Let's do this. Tank units. 5 to 1. Let's not underball this. We're going in. We're going full ball. Full balls. .7. 4.8. 4.9. We'll go with that. Attack. They're running. Come on. Break, you son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Okay. We need everybody that didn't partake that's still in good standing. Okay, 3.5 to 1. All right, 4.7 to 1. We're going in. Come on, little bastards need to break. Damn it. Just as much as we can in terms of troops, just to replenish. Okay, okay. Can we go up to... Well, no, we can't really change our production level. We're just going to stick with what we got. Fall back to there. Maybe we can get this guy up here, like full strength regiment of militia will help kind of root them out. That is the hope, I suppose. Not a lot else we can really do. Tech-wise, what is the Economic Council doing? They're doing water soil recomposition, which doesn't really help us because we've, like, water soil, I mean, we've got plenty of water. So that doesn't really help. Like solar energy, power plant, those would both be great. I mean, yeah, those would be both really good. Ooh, let's think. Do we have a stratagem for this? for national stratagem. No, it doesn't look like it. Could give 500 to the militia. Effect. Okay, it just increases militancy. Could attract more free folk to our capital. Could do that. Leader, no. Units, no. Okay. Don't really have a lot of choices here. Could try and fall back with our larger forces here. To help out. That's 4 regiments. Well, not exactly 4 regiments, but I mean that's 3 regiments and a battalion. Could send them in, try and deal with these guys. I mean, because we just got to deal something. We got to deal something. We got to figure this out, guys. These guys have these creatures have to die. We need to get these guys out of our territory and secure our northern borders. Once we can secure our northern borders, that's when I feel comfortable enough dealing with these fanatics. If we can deal with the fanatics, then we've got like plenty of space that we can then kind of get around the front lines of these guys. That'd be great. At least our free folk level's gone down quite a bit, so I mean we're doing all right. Asset wise, we're doing okay. I might try and build some more recycling centers for more fuel. And yeah, degraded LE mini reactor, liquid energy reactor. It'd be great to have another reactor, or at least another power plant. Really, just need another power plant. All right. Well, I'm putting it off, but you know, we're just gonna go to the next turn, and we're gonna have it on screen. So we're not just doing one turn an episode, because I think that kind of sucks. No, what do we talk about? What do we talk about, guys? Or what do I speak to you? What do I dictate towards you? I don't know. Haven't really been doing a lot other than kind of just general, like, getting the room in order, getting everything like that together. I started listening to a podcast. I guess watching it because they have a video version of it. Found because I there's a what's his channel name? What is it? Is it Sea Dog? It's spelled with a D with a W. Sea Dog VA. I think it's Sea Dog VA. I'm not sure. Because it's been a while since I've watched his channel directly. It does some decent like VA work and interesting kind of topics and stuff, just random videos. But apparently started a podcast with a couple like anime YouTubers. They all went to Japan. I guess they got paid by, or I guess they got sponsored by some company. I think they like it's a book company, like an import, like a book import company, like manga importation. I'm not sure, or maybe like a light novel translator or something. But they all got like sponsored to go there, and they all started a podcast, and they're just kind of all like, I'm on like episode 9 or maybe 8 or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know how many they have, but it's very interesting. Just these, I think it's a Brit, an Aussie, and a Thai guy all just living in Japan, and they're just talking about random stuff. It's just an interesting little podcast. I've actually been listening to quite a few podcasts lately. I got that. What is it called? Dungeons and Daddies. That's a D&D podcast by Freddie Wong, which I used to watch a lot, like the Freddie W channel. Not as much anymore. Actually, almost basically nothing since he did like Video Game High School. But that's a pretty decent podcast, pretty decent D&D podcast, even though they don't really play a lot of D&D. It's a very role play heavy podcast. It's just good though. It's funny. What else have I been doing? Kind of spotty with a couple other podcasts. There's like one about rewatching Stargate SG-1, or just the Stargate series from the beginning. They do, every episode is about one Stargate episode. And one of the people on there has never watched Stargate before, so I mean that's an interesting little thing to watch, like kind of gonna get insight into that, especially given the fact that I can kind of follow along because I can rewatch Stargate on Amazon as I go. Those are all pretty good. I've been trying to kind of get more of that kind of content because I can do other things while I listen. I'm very good with multitasking. I can listen to something while I'm working, and I kind of need something going on while I'm working. And like half the time it's like music, but other times I like it to just be, sound in the background, and podcasts are great for that. I can usually follow along pretty good. Hey, there goes Hanson. They just got taken over. So that means somebody else is doing fairly well compared to me. We're going to have to send some spies in there and see just how well they're doing. But yeah, I mean, those have been some podcasts I've been listening to, just general content I'm intaking. Not a lot else. I don't watch as much YouTube as I used to. Kind of wish I did. Yeah. What else? What else do I talk about? I've been trying. Yeah, I've said this a couple of times just broadly, but I've been trying to learn how to draw. At least kind of in a way. I'm very I can do I know how to draw maps. That's an area I'm I guess not expert on, but I'm very well versed in map making, like cartography in general, and I've been trying to I really want to know how to draw. I don't want to be like professional level, but just generally, because I do a lot of D&D or just general role playing game mastering. And a lot of that involves world building and stuff like that, and it'd be really nice to be able to draw some of the scenes that I'm trying to describe for guide purposes, like guiding my players, for visual representation purposes. That'd be really nice for them to know or to have access to. But I can't, because right now I just can't draw. So I'm trying to learn how to draw. I've recently, what I mean by that is yesterday I tried, because I previously I learned how to do I can make orbital pictures of a planet from orbit, and areas around it. So I've done a couple of those, and that's mostly though using a couple of very specific programs, Fractal Terrain 3 and GIMP, to kind of photocomposite and make it look nice and everything, but I'm not actually drawing anything, so I decided to try using that, an area that I know well, and instead of generating the maps and stuff like that with a Fractal Terrain and then kind of tweaking things and all that, instead drawing them and trying to make my own from scratch. And I did okay, I guess. It's like a little gas giant scene. put it on my Twitter. I'm kind of proud of it, but it's not like perfect. I need to really start. I need to like probably get, I don't know, a couple of books on like learning to draw or something like that, because I never did that. Like I was never one of those kids that like doodled. I mean, I did doodle, but it was, stick figures and shit like that, and maps actually, like terrain and like maps from the top down is what I doodled. So that's why I'm decent at it. So I need to kind of, I guess, learn from the beginning is kind of what I need to do. Kind of all the concepts, like my biggest problem is like shading, perspective, shadows, all that stuff. I'm not great with, so I need to learn that. But who knows? Maybe I will. And we got attacked, but we didn't lose anybody, so that's cool. We killed 300 marauders. Elections have been held. Justice Knights hold majority, won 50% of the vote. 4 more turns for fanaticism to die out. Completed high-speed machine guns. Cool. Cool. Alright. Let's go ahead and set... Is that an anti-aircraft gun? That is an anti-aircraft gun with a music band. That's a good investment. Let's send in a couple of our... Is this a major? It is a major. Okay. So we have a major. Can open contact. Can we open contact with this regime? Do we have that? Open contact with the regime. We've got a decent shot at it. Critical success. Alright, let's send in some spies. Send in a spy team. It's hard check. Failure. Send in some regular spies. Success. Critical success. I want to know everything I can about them. Success. Alright, so we got 4 spies in there. We'll have some recon soon. What do we got? House of Found, unusual companion. Sure, I'll allow it. Why not? National budget allocation is good. Faction candidate, sure. Could always use more candidates. Supreme Council task priorities, you're good. Task priorities, you're decent. You're fine. You're fine. Yep. Combat armor or RPG? Let's get an RPG. Alright, so with that, looking at the time, we're going to have to end the episode there, and then next time we'll take on combat and maybe try and deal with these creatures here, this whole band of red lizard dogs once and for all. And then we have a slightly smaller, or larger, I'm not sure which yet, red lizard dogs that has decided to take up residence nearby as well. So yeah, that's just fucking amazing. But we'll deal with that next turn, or next episode. So thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Hit the like button. If you want to support the channel, subscribe button down below. As well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye.